3, 2, 1. I was feeling slow today.
Alright, let's fucking go.
Let's start a clap sports team where we just like synchronize clapping. It's just synchronized clapping. And it's like, give it up to the Clappy Clappingtons.
That's a terrible team name.
Can I be there with my fat ass cheeks?
Oh, dude, that's like in the movie where like it's completely like shifts. It turns the tides, and the winning team just.
What was that copy pasta? Is the only clapping I want to hear is the clapping of Jacob's hips against my bare ass as he rails me from behind.
Wait, bare ass? Oh, I see.
Bare ass.
I see what you did there.
Did you call that a copy pasta when that was a quote from you?
Yeah, well, it's a copy pasta now.
Oh.
Come on, guys, let's make it a thing.
Let's make it a thing. Let's force it to be a thing. Anyway, welcome back to the Cosmic Cast. I hope you enjoyed the little banter we had between us.
You're not supposed to say that.
Totally natural.
Fuck.
Totally natural.
Homegrown, organically grown.
Totally not scripted.
Just like our fermented piss.
Fuck!
You set it up, baby. You set it up, and I swung.
No!
Yeah.
I am your host, Super Gaming Dude. I am black, and with me here I have my best friends.
Shouldn't be funny like 2 years after. Like
it really
3
shouldn't.
years already
You
in.
guys,
It
you guys are so deprived of
It really takes
different skinned
nothing.
friends.
Takes nothing.
That you just laugh at black.
Blank.
I think it's quite funny. With me I have here today Cosmic Domino, also known as Jacob.
When I was 9 years old, I was brutally molested by a. Sorry, I can't finish that. That was a callback from last episode.
Yes, it was. Good episode. We had Fruit Masseuse on.
I figured you would laugh more at that. But that's
she was
fine.
very chaotic. I'm hot, so like I'm kind of like,
was a menace. She was a menace. We're never having her back on. Off related.
Never again.
You will see her next episode. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
You will see her again though.
Maybe. Next up, we also have with us Austin, aka Iron EMI.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode.
What is up with your mic, man?
What do you mean?
It sounds softer. Sounds softer.
It's just because I haven't turned it up that much.
Softer. Maybe.
Just turn me up in Discord.
Maybe he went through. I have you at 100%.
Man, Aries' girlfriend really changed him.
Okay.
She has a name.
I want to know it because you only refer to her as your girlfriend. Ayo!
Ha 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 ha.
We have fun here, boys. Hello.
Jacob,
It's
we're gonna have a talk. We're gonna have a talk later, and it's not gonna be nice. And this isn't a bit. I'm being.
I was gonna say the worst part is this probably isn't a bit.
This is not a bit. I'm being dead ass. Can y'all quit it
if,
with the fucking
if we
girlfriend
make
jokes?
enough jokes throughout this episode, he might forget.
No, we love Aries' girlfriend.
Jacob.
Platonically.
We respect women.
I need you guys to quit it with the fucking girlfriend.
Speaking of women, comment of the day is.
Speaking of women, we also have Jason, aka the Angry Demons.
The comment of the day is by Longlay's Rubbish. The whole episode, I'm like, okay, so when do they get on topic? And then it ends. 10 out of 10. We'd listen to it again.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what it is.
That's the brand, baby. Keep up. That's the brand.
The episode I've re-listened to the most is the Tarin episode, but the Fruit episode might be the
really
second.
Good.
It is a really good episode.
Really
Every
good.
episode is pretty good.
Tarin's going to be joining us as a permanent host priest. He's going to be replacing Jason.
Do you have a crush on Tarin?
Yes.
I honestly have more of a crush on Bryce. I sent him a dick pic, but that's irrelevant.
Is that true, by the way? I don't think you're being serious about that.
I'm dead serious.
You're not
Ask
being
Bryce.
dead serious.
I literally asked Bryce.
Jacob, may I introduce you to a concept of digital footprint?
Hold on. I'm texting him right now.
What?
May I introduce you to the concept of
I
digital footprint?
told you he should have been on the episode. We could have brought this up.
Okay, so while Aries confirming this, I have a couple announcements.
Go ahead, my
Number
friend.
one, I started a new channel. So there's a couple
Third
things
one?
that I've seen.
Wait, what?
Hold on, let me get to it.
You didn't even tell us. What?
This is me telling you.
That's the authentic reaction. Come on.
I know,
happened?
right?
What
I know.
happened?
He started a
Wait, what happened?
role-playing channel.
Okay. You're not even
does
letting me
LARPing
get to
too.
it, man. But anyways.
Okay, let him speak.
No, but like, there's been a couple of requests I've heard back in the days or even up until now for people to from people
It's Thomas theme.
for me to start a channel where I just read stuff or just make videos where I just read stuff because apparently they really like my voice.
You're starting a
Okay,
Reddit
he-
reaction channel?
Okay, he's gone. He's literally becoming a millionaire. That's all. It's over for us, boys.
Why
He's
did
gonna carry
Bryce
the
just
whole
message
shit.
me?
And the second thing is that I've always wished that there was an archive on YouTube of Adam Young, aka Owl City's old blog posts, because I think that a lot of them are true hidden gems of the internet. So I decided to combine the two and make a channel where I read his old blog posts.
Genius.
It's called Owl City Blog Archive, and hopefully it will be linked in the description.
Yeah.
There's about
See you guys.
there's about 6 or 7 of those already up. Maybe there'll be another one by the time this video goes up, but like 6 or 7 right now.
Austin is about to have a cult following. See you guys. We'll never seeing fame again.
I
It's
know,
only-
right?
From now on,
Well,
it's
don't,
only
hey
Austin.
man, don't worry.
The rest.
Don't worry.
fuckers.
On that channel, I'll be sure to shout out the Cosmic Cast
Dope.
when I get
King
to like
shit.
5 million subs. But
Yeah, you hopping on that Audible. You're just gonna post yourself on Audible.
we'll see.
This episode is brought to you by Audible. Audible stands for...
A classic.
I'm sorry, that bit
This
is
episode
never not funny.
sponsored. The episode is not sponsored
This
by
episode is
Audible.
not
Yeah,
sponsored.
we have
wink,
to state
wink.
that because we could get in trouble.
Anyways, yeah, I upload about every 2 weeks on that channel. So yeah, if you want to subscribe, there it is.
I'll think
subscribe.
about it.
My
I'll
other
consider it.
deserves it.
Thanks, man.
my other announcement is, so you guys hear the audio on this podcast. You're pleased with it, right? You think it's decent, right? You think it's all right?
I'm on the fence.
And one of the things you have to at least admit is that it's very clean. You know, there's no noise,
Clean,
no
baby.
clicks, no rattling or anything. Well, I'm the one that does all that. I'm the one that cleans it up.
Let's go.
And
money
so
move, money move.
I'd like to announce
money.
that as of right now, as of like 5 days ago, I'm taking commissions on Fiverr.
Let's go.
$5, I can remove background noise from your
Yes.
recordings.
Let's go.
Add another 5, I can remove noises like this.
Let's go.
Very nice.
And then another 5 or 10, I can't remember. I'll also remove clipping. Ari, please give us an example of clipping.
Dude, guys, for us, we just heard, it just cut off because it's so
Austin,
loud.
I trust you to edit this the way exactly we heard it.
Don't worry, man. I'll take care of it. But yeah, guys, if you want those sort of imperfections, which can really ruin your video or podcast or whatever, even music, if you want those removed, feel free to commission me on Fiverr. Hopefully that will also be linked in the description. And
Yep.
yeah, those are both of my announcements.
Description, baby.
Those are
You
both
have
my
no
announcements.
imperfections, Austin.
Okay, hold on. So I have texted Bryce, and let me read you guys the exact message, like the conversation we just had.
All right, go ahead.
Me starting, and then
Read
Yeah,
it.
here we go.
Do
You,
like
you want
a,
me to send
a
a,
voice.
send the screenshot and I'll do Bryce.
Sure, hold on.
I
That
can do a
means-
good
Or-
Bryce impression.
Let the voice
you?
actor show his chops.
No, I can do a great Bryce impression. You're not ready for it.
All right, I ain't ready for
I
this.
truly don't believe that. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Send it. I'll do
I'm
a
sending
great
it
Bryce
now.
impression.
All right, I'll be me, you be Bryce. Here we go.
I'll do Bryce. Hold on, let me get in Bryce mode. Okay, I got the Bryce voice ready. Let's do it.
All right. Yo, did Jacob send you a dick pic?
Yes.
What the hell?
Why is he a 17th century Englishman?
Continue.
Dead ass?
Dead ass.
Can I see it?
Deleted it too fast.
Laugh my ass off. I'm crying.
Nice cock, though.
I'll take your word.
Nice
That is
cock art thou.
So
Art thou
this
nice cock?
confirms
Thy
This
cock is
confirms-
quite exquisite.
this confirms that Jacob did in fact send a dick pic to Bryce.
Life is crazy. Anyways, Austin, what's your call?
Life is a movie. Go play.
Man, Jacob, is that your first dick pic you sent to anyone?
No.
This episode feels awfully calm.
Who did you send a
without
dick
food.
pic to?
My ex-girlfriend when we were dating back in like 8th grade.
Child
Nice.
porn.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Jason's into that.
Weesh.
I'm not okay, guys. I feel like I'm dying. I
gonna
literally
finish my
feel like I'm
coffee.
dying.
Never mind. This Austin is chaotic. I mean, this episode is chaotic. Austin, what's your take? I want to hear it. Come on, man.
I'm turning on the fan. I'm muting myself and turning on the fan.
All I was going to say is that people with private accounts on Twitter should have the option to show at least their pinned tweet, even though like
That'd be
all the
cool.
rest of their tweets are private.
That would
That's-
be pretty funny.
That's it.
What would your pinned tweet be if your account was private, Austin? Just curious.
I will
that.
never in my life have a private account. If
No,
I
I'm
have
not
a
saying you
private
would.
account,
I'm just saying, like, hypothetically, you did. Like, what would be like your funny like pinned tweet?
like this tweet, I need more notifications.
Nice.
Isn't it your current
That
one?
already is my pinned tweet.
Oh
but
my
yeah.
god.
If my Twitter ever went private, just know that I am on the verge of killing myself.
That's
Same.
probably
That-
the
that is
same.
a cry for help.
Pinned tweet would be like a very like nude that's almost nude, and like you would want to follow me, but you can't.
Mine
Dude,
would be
That's
like
epic.
If I have a private account, you
nonchalantly
have
racist.
okay.
It wouldn't.
The pin
racism
Jacob's
is a bit.
pinned tweet is the N word.
Just
And you want to
Just
hard
beef
R.
with him, but you can't. You want to beef with him.
like this tweet
That's
is
actually pretty
protected.
smart.
Actually,
know,
yeah,
right?
that's
This
actually
account is-
This
Jack-
user limits the amount of people who can reply.
Jack, you gotta hop on this because imagine how infuriating Twitter would be if you could see their pinned tweet, but you can't do anything about it.
Right?
I know, right?
Surprised
They're literally
that's already
taunting
not a
you.
thing.
It's a good idea. It's a cold take.
It's a cold ass take. That
Yeah.
would be hilarious. Twitter
I
would
think
be
Twitter.
Dude, imagine if somebody actually like made their account private, but their pinned tweet was just someone else's docs.
Oh my god.
that's fucking
That's
a
fucked.
taunt, man. That would
Bro,
be
it
cold.
would be insane.
But yeah,
Here's another Twitter cold take from me this time. I believe that Twitter should have a dislike button, like because no, I think
Okay, then
I
it'd
think
be-
Twitter would only.
It would be Reddit, but worse, dude.
dude. I think
it'd
it
be
would.
messy.
I think it would only improve Twitter tenfold if it had a
Bro,
dislike
there's
button.
already a dislike
I
button.
don't need-
if
called
there
the
are
ratio,
more
bro.
replies than
It's
likes.
called ratio.
Yeah, there exactly.
No,
If there are more
nigga. I don't. There's no. Like after this whole dream stand shit. I don't believe that for a second. I don't believe that for a second. That's enough because Dream can fucking ratio anybody, even though he's being fucking stupid.
It's true.
So I do think there needs to be a fucking dislike, like a dislike button or something. Which is why I'm pissed that the comment section on YouTube videos has never worked for dislikes, and that they're planning on getting rid of dislikes in general on the site.
Oh
They
yeah,
might as
for
well.
sure.
They don't do anything. At least for comments.
Who cares? It tips off people that hey, this video's sussy. Don't watch.
Speaking
You know?
of ratio,
Implement made a good video about that. But anyways, go on, Jason.
Speaking of ratio, I was on TikTok the other day, and there's like a dude who was popping when back the platform was like still picking up the hype in the beginning of the pandemic. And the dude is like he owns or he works at a convenience store in New York, and just bunch of fake skits. You know what it is, like you know what kind of skits they are. It's like, oh, I'll give you $1 if you hit this trick in my convenience store, and you're totally not the same guy that everybody sees every single video. And I remember he commented something racist or like vaguely offensive. And I just commented under his shit, washed up to him because his comments had 2 likes. And I ratioed him because I saw like 5 people like, and then I came back to that comment to see how big was the ratio, and it said that the comment was unavailable. So I make his ass delete his comment.
Oh my god, that is so.
If somebody
fucking funny.
commented washed up under my tweet and ratioed me, I would literally kill myself that day. Even if I have like 1,000 followers on TikTok, I would kill myself if somebody said washed up to me.
Good God, rip to that nigga, rip to that fucking nigga.
Yeah, nasty Nas, your ass is washed up. Come on the podcast
Nasty.
though. Let's
First
chat.
it was nasty, but times have changed. Ask me now. I'm the artist. Okay. Next topic.
Anyways, Ari, I heard you're gay.
I am in fact a homosexual, but I'm also straight. I'm also straight.
Jacob just said that
A twink?
I'm washed up. Jacob just
Okay.
weird that I'm washed up.
I could see either one, to be honest. So,
What are you gonna do?
all right, Ari,
Yeah.
let us commence ranting on cancel culture for the 1,000th time. How does that
Let's
sound to you?
go.
No, he didn't talk about it's coming out. I want to hear about it. Did you get any aggravated messages?
Not any aggravated ones. A lot of them are very supportive. So if you guys don't know, I came out on Instagram late, like a couple days ago. I came out as bi on Instagram, and if you guys didn't know that and you're just finding out now, surprise! I like penis. I like vagina. I like titties. I like pussy. It's just how it goes. Yeah. So I came out as bi on Instagram, and I was very nervous about it because my family follows me on my Instagram. But so I did it. I wasn't gonna come out like and straight up just say like, hey, I'm bi, you know. Instead, I just posted a picture of the bisexual pride flag, and just a picture of it, you know, to keep it subtle like. And I don't think any of my family members understood it, which like mission accomplished, you know. But you know, I came out as bi. A lot of people were very supportive of the people who did understand what it was. Were very supportive, and that's all I really needed. I didn't really need anyone else.
Let's go.
Yeah,
I'm glad to hear that.
yeah, man. I feel like shit. It's really hot in this room. Okay, is it time to rant about cancel culture for the millionth time?
Oh my god, I'm going to bed.
It's time, man.
Okay. So the reason why I put cancel culture as the topic for this episode because I wanted not a debate, but I wanted to have a discussion with you boys about okay,
Apologies.
Jason does
Very
not
funny.
believe in cancel culture. Hey guys, did you know that Jason lives in Wyoming?
I don't know why, but that is really funny. That is really funny. Why is him just like plainly stating, "Hey guys"?
One day you guys understand why is it so funny. Just a
Oh, God.
young 5'3" Sicilian man from Wyoming.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Oh, I actually
okay.
want to talk about something, and I want to hear your guys' opinion live on the pod. But yeah, continue.
Yeah, we'll hear it. So I put this down on the thing because I wanted to get you guys' opinion on two things. One, is cancel culture real or not? And two, what do you perceive what cancel culture is? What do you think cancel culture is?
We're just gonna go around the table.
Sounds good to me.
Just like full cock it on the table. Just go for it.
Let's do it.
Can I start?
Go ahead.
So I'm assuming we're going by like textbook kind of definition. At least for my eyes or textbook, I don't know. Basically,
Yeah, it's just
if
your own interpretation of what cancel culture is.
someone
That's what I
does
meant.
anything that's not either wholesome or kind, people will take that, tweet about it, and basically get a lot of people on board to hate on this person. Or even worse, they go and dig back as much bullshit as they can find from like, even if it's from 10 years ago, bring it back up and resurface it to the public like, hey, yo, what's this about, sus? Just to start a movement, just to do it. It doesn't really help half the time. It's simply just to get clout. The clown on someone.
I get you.
Okay. So what are you gonna do about it?
What am I gonna do about it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go buy a fucking gun, and then I'm gonna go down.
No.
I mean, I'm
No.
gonna kindly tweet people to please stop in a sophisticated manner.
There you go. Good job.
I'll use
buddy.
manners. I'll say please and thank you. And I'll dox their home address.
Okay.
Sorry.
My
I thought that'd
turn.
be
My
funny.
turn. I
Go
call
ahead.
next.
Go ahead.
I call next. I do kind of agree with Jacob. My thoughts, not my thoughts, but my understanding of cancel culture has definitely fluctuated around the a lot around the years. And what I view as cancel culture nowadays is this weird fucking like, I'm gonna call it culture on Twitter like just like going back into people's histories and just like looking for the worst shit they've ever said, like and then post, like Jacob said, like, and then posting it and being like, hey, what's this, sir? What's this? Even though like the person has clearly like moved out of that edgy phase of their life, and now they're expecting them and forcing them to answer for it, and if they don't, then they're labeled as a racist or a sexist or any of these ists, you know, the one that applies, the one that they want to nail them on. And I just think it's very fucking weird. I just think it's a very weird set, like a weird mindset to have on the internet, because like they say, the internet is forever. And yeah, those things are going to be around. But like, if the person has clearly moved on from that phase of their life, I don't think they should be bringing that shit back up, because it's really dumb. Like you saw it happen with
like genuine racism or something.
Yeah, like if it's just like general, like you know what I mean, just like fucking calling someone the N-word, hard R, because you don't like black people. That's that they do need to answer for that. I just mean like making jokes, like making some jokes that don't exactly fit with the stuff today, you know, right, and stuff like that. Because you saw it, and sometimes it's not even that. You saw what happened with Carl Jacobs. Like the dude took a picture with Ice Poseidon. He took a couple pictures with him because he was a popular streamer at the time, and he got fucking thing that called out about it, and it was so fucking dumb. It was the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. We've seen it, and we've seen cancel culture come after people like James Gunn, which was like the first big one, about stuff like with his old jokes that weren't good. And
Chris Pratt,
and it's just I just don't like this whole thing. I just don't like it. And I feel like people's interpretation of what cancel culture has become way too broad lately, because people are saying like someone getting fired, right, for like sexual harassment and shit like that. People are like, oh, I can't stand this cancel culture bullshit anymore. Nigga, what? That is sexual harassment. That is not fucking cancel culture. Like, call your fucking friends out for that shit. That's not fucking cancel culture. That's holding your niggas accountable and shit like that. And yeah, that shit's also cringe as fuck sometimes when people excuse their whole cancel culture shit with it's holding them accountable. But sometimes it truly is holding niggas accountable, and they do need to be held accountable.
All he did was jerk off in the room with a bunch of girls in it. Like, it's not a big deal. Harvey Weinstein.
I said a slur on the internet just now, and now I am out of my job. This cancel culture is sure getting out of hand.
Stupid as fuck. You are a dumb ass nigga. You are a dumb ass nigga. Seriously. Like, you guys gotta realize the internet has rules now.
You guys remember when Sky Jackson doxed a like 14-year-old boy?
And then people were defending her. That is so fucking funny. That is so fucking funny. Like, yeah, I don't think she was wrong for what she was doing. Like, not the doxing part. That was wrong. I think like calling these people out because they were doing it now, you know, they need to be called out for that. I think that's completely fine. It gets a bit sussy when it's like children, you know, that's a bit but then doxing their fucking schools and shit like that, that's fucked up. And people were defending her. And it's just so cringe. It's fucked up, man. Who wants to go next?
I'll let Austin go.
Of course you will let me, because you want to have the last word.
Not really.
Yes, he does.
I will be the gentleman and let Jason go first. How about it?
All right. I don't really have any crazy thoughts. Ari pretty much said what I think when he talked about motherfuckers being cringe when they complain about cancel culture, but they just receive consequences of their actions. Is it weird how people blame a lot on cancel culture and say that, and they're like, it's so terrible, while sometimes it's actually pretty, the people who it's not canceling, and it's just actually holding people accountable. Some people, but like Ari already said that, does it work? I'm not sure. A lot of people who got quote unquote canceled are back in business, and James Charles, until very recently, still received a lot of like his platform was not taken off under him until like a month ago. Is Carson going to come back? Definitely.
He's
I
probably
hope
going to
so.
come back. Yeah.
I miss him. I
I
want to
think
make
he's
a
gonna
video
come
with
back.
him. We're in talks, but he says when he gets back.
We're in
from his
talks.
hiatus.
Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy.
You're
We're-
part of Carson's rollout.
We're
once
doing a
he's
new
back.
We're doing a new Discord
the-
series.
That's actually a good point. I thank you for saying that, Jason. I'm gonna let you get back to it. I'm sorry, but I just want to hop on that really quick. Yeah, that's also a thing. I agree with what you said. Sure, they don't get like some people come back from the canceling. I know that for sure. Like, but that whole fucking thing. Like that target never really leaves them. That thing like this, because I remember there was a good video on this a while back. I was watching of someone. Okay, Amari. Okay, anyway,
Definitely people going to grill them in the comments. Like if you go into Tony Lopez's TikTok comments, they're all like grilling him for like liking minors, and rightfully so. But here is an interesting thing I wanted to bring up as well. Because I saw his TikTok today and it actually got me thinking. There was a dude on TikTok, and I'm not defending him. Like, let's think smart here. His name was Gemini.
At Cosmic Domino.
I don't remember what exactly his type of content was, but it came out that he was a groomer.
Oh,
God damn it!
well,
30 minutes
used
in.
to that
All right.
topic at this point.
Never mind.
Can
You
we
said
change
molested,
our
but,
name to the
you said
Groomcast?
You said molested like at like third minute, so we're already lost. Anyways,
Our bio. Sorry.
and so
Okay.
the dude was black, and he got ran off probably in a week, and his account got suspended.
Good.
Now Tony Lopez or whatever his name is,
Is that the
and
guy
James
from the KFC
Charles
movie?
are still got a platform.
Mm-hmm.
They were not banned. They were not even suspended. They're both. All of them are confirmed criminals. But the white ones continue to exist and create content and get sponsorship, if I'm not mistaken, on Tony Lopez's part, but I could be wrong. So, interesting aspect of that race theory and all that. So, yeah.
very interesting way to bring race into it.
What is also weird is that what you guys mentioned about weaponization of things is like, is it weird how sometimes minor things
Minor.
some things are brought to deplatform somebody on purpose? Definitely. But I am still, and here's everybody gonna groan, I am still think that it is better to keep most of people accountable for their shit. And even if it's a little minor,
Cringe.
and even if it's a little minor, and they would rather come back from,
Jason,
like,
Oh.
there he goes again, always rambling on about believing the victim. Oh boy, how dare he believe the victim?
Oh.
I think you can tell I'm not on anybody's side, just causing trouble as usual.
He a menace.
Yep.
Nah, but like, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something before, and
I interrupted you.
all good. Let me just try to get myself back on that.
Austin, that clip out of context is gonna fuck you up someday.
Someday.
Oh.
What are you doing, Jacob? The fuck are you doing?
He's instigating as well.
Oh.
Okay, help me. What the fuck were we talking about? Fuck.
Minors.
No,
He
stop.
said minors. He said
It was before race, weaponizing. People coming
Oh
back.
yes.
Something about that.
Yeah, I saw a video a while back of someone talking about how these after you get canceled, sure you can come back, but the target never really leaves you. It never really leaves your online profile because back during the whole Slazo situation.
back during the Cold War.
No. Back during the
was
Slazo
great.
situation. Back during
Cold
the
War was
Slazo
crazy
situation.
for cancel culture. U.S. trying to cancel the USSR and vice versa.
Damn, Marshall really, that dude Marshall with Marshall's plan, he really got hit by the cancel culture. Let me tell you
they were
about
both,
that.
they were both holding the fucking twitlongers. They were both holding the twitlongers, bro.
Stalin busting out the twitlonger. Now I do understand that hunger camps and gulag is bad. However, if you think about it,
Have you stopped to consider my story? How I
My
worked my way
side.
up?
Why don't you guys
And
stand
why-
from my side?
and then Reagan fucking now trickle down economics did in fact create massive class inequalities. But think about this. Now, could I have gotten a Lamborghini back in the day? I don't know what the Lamborghini
I don't
was.
know.
Also, weed
What was
is the
the
devil's
luxury car back then?
lettuce. This is important.
Bruh, I'm divorced. Do you know how hard it is to go through a divorce as a president?
Oh,
Okay, that's JFK.
Go.
Back to it. The Slazo situation. Back during the Slazo situation. After his name was cleared, and
How
all
good
that.
Marilyn Monroe pussy was, huh?
Shut the fuck up about Marilyn Monroe's vagina, please. We'll talk
Tell me
more
you
after the
wouldn't.
podcast, okay?
Okay.
How does she look nowadays? Oh no!
She's
Gotta stay
dead.
on topic.
My
Gotta stay on
friend.
topic. Gotta stay on topic.
Yeah,
Gotta
she's
stay on
looking a little
topic.
bony these days.
She looks like Sans.
Gotta stay on
Okay.
topic. Gotta stay on
She
topic.
definitely.
Have you lost weight?
Damn.
Okay.
Looking kind of
Okay, guy. Okay.
Okay,
You still got
seriously
those.
though,
You still got that cake. Sorry.
after Slazo got his name cleared and like a couple months has passed, and he's back uploading content and shit. The guy who made the video was talking to a friend of his about that whole situation and just discussing how crazy it was. And his girlfriend was listening in on the side and like asked who's Slazo, and they told her to look it up, and she did. And then like off to the side, she said, oh, he raped somebody.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's just that there are people who don't know anything about these situations.
Jesus Christ.
You gonna pick it up? Is he currently on the call? Oh, we'll wait.
I'm guessing he hung up, maybe? Left the room?
No, I'm sure he like muted so he could take the call.
No, he's not muted.
Yeah, my fault.
Yeah, see, I told you. It's fine. Don't worry. I just want to joke a little bit with you.
That's my boss. I gotta come in early tomorrow.
That's
Let's
cringe.
go!
No, that's not a let's go moment. That's not a let's go moment. That is very cringe, in fact.
Yeah,
Don't
being
go.
exploited. Whatever Olivia Rodrigo said. Let's go.
All right, back to what I was saying. My shoosh. Shoosh. And it's just that these people who don't know anything about these situations and just getting their information from old fucking stuff that it hasn't updated anything.
Whatever is the most viral.
Yeah, whatever's the most viral and hasn't been, and sometimes those aren't updated, and they just they don't get the complete story, and it's just that shit just carries, There's a lot more people outside of outside of the know than inside the know, and it's just that's very dangerous for someone's image. And even if they get vilified, even if like the cancel attempt fails, that shit still sticks with them, with these random people who either don't believe any of the evidence that proves them whatever, or just straight up don't know a lot about the information and shit.
My bad.
And it's just fucked. It's just very fucked. Oh,
Yeah.
and one more thing. Sorry, one more thing. Last thing. This is the last thing for me. This is bouncing on the whole people bringing stuff up from the past and shit. I was gonna say this earlier, but I completely forgot. You guys know who Danny Gonzalez is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like a commentary community commentary channel, and he got hit with
If you
He got
confuse him
hit.
with Drew Gooden, it would be too funny of a bit. Actually,
I've
If
done
you
that
actually
before.
confuse them.
funny enough.
I've done that before.
Funny enough. Funny enough, they both got hit with that.
Okay,
They both got hit.
I should have let you run, and I was like, did you mean Drew Gooden actually? All right.
No, Drew Gooden actually got hit something with that he actually
Like
kind of did have to
Asian,
think for.
unfunny Asian.
Unfunny Asian jokes. That was neat to
was wacky,
But I'm not sorry, but Danny Gonzalez, like literally the thing that they brought back up was an out of context clip of him saying the word beaner. Like out of context. Like,
what's that slur mean? I actually am not familiar with that slur. What does it mean?
Search it up. Search it up. I don't know enough about it to really explain it to you. But
Stop
and
looking.
it's so dumb because first off, it's out of context. And when you actually go and see the context, he's literally talking about how he hates Jake Paul because he called his two friends I'm gonna say Mexican friends. He called them beaners. That's literally the context he used it in. Literally, he said he hates Jake Paul because Jake Paul called his friends beaners. How the fuck are you gonna bring that up and be like, sir, you need to answer for this. You said that word. That's so super stupid. It's so dumb.
Stupid. Here's a question for fun for you guys. Two questions actually. How far back is it like actually bad, or like how far for you actually? Hold on, stroke. How far back is it excusable, and what is excusable and what is not, no matter how far back?
I mean, I feel like obviously, like for anything, like word wise, where it's not technically hurting anybody. Like if it's 10 years old. Fuck off, dude. Just forget about it. A lot changes in a decade. So much.
But let's say the person was 35 and now the person is 45.
Year. Huh?
Well, like it's obviously different when you're a teen and then when you're a grown ass man.
That too. Like I said a lot of shit when I was 13. 45? But if you pull up something I said as a 30-year-old from something, I'm sorry. If I'm 30 years old and you're like, oh, look what you said when you're 15, I'm gonna fucking laugh at them. Okay.
No, Jacob.
I'm sorry.
He's
specifically
saying if you're 30, you said something shitty when you're 30, and then you're 45, and they bring it back up. What do you say to that?
I guess it's all a game of just
case by case.
Yeah,
it's all context. It's literally all context and case by case.
Case by case. There's out of context shit, and that's the reason why I hated the Cosmic Domino out of context account. I don't want to get canceled for something that I said out of context, and I know that's happened too.
But I feel like it's clear when it's out of context account it's
But
not.
There's people who don't care. There's people who ignore that, and they don't do a minuscule.
But don't you think those people just be clapped on the forehead? Is like, you idiot! This is literally out of context.
But the thing is, they're sheep. If one person believes it, another person without watching a video will believe it, and then the next, and then a bigger crowd believes it. And I don't know, like it's not always.
I feel like if you're real with your audience and you don't do actual anything incriminating or bad,
I think he means like specifically like
Robert
people
Downey
outside
Jr.
of his
still
audience.
tries
I think he means outside.
People still try to cancel him for doing blackface in a movie. And
I
it's like,
I
it's
still
a
don't know the
movie.
context of that, dude.
It's a fucking
movie.
I think he's playing. If I'm not mistaken, he's playing a character who did blackface in Vietnam actually, and RDJ is actually playing that character.
It's if that's the case, then it's like a historical thing. It's fucking educational. I could be racist educationally. I'm just kidding.
There's that quote where he's like, I don't know if it was the character in the movie or if it was Robert Downey Jr. himself, but there's a quote that's like, I'm the dude playing the dude who's playing the dude, and just I think that's
yeah. It's pretty much that.
That's a fun quote.
The dude was like, the dude he's playing is crazy, and he thought he was black.
Okay.
While being white, so he wasn't blackface. That's why RDJ did that shit. That's
pretty funny. That's actually pretty funny. And to answer your question, Jason, I think I'm gonna say like, I don't want to say 5. I think 5 is a little too short. I think maybe 7 years, maybe 7 and back. Like 7, 8, 9, 10, stuff like that. I think that could have a marginal difference. And like you said, case by case, context. It all depends. But people can change, I'm like people who say fucked up jokes and learn that, hey, these jokes aren't all that funny anymore. We gotta stop, and I think people can change, and I think that mistakes like that shouldn't be held against them if they have obviously changed from the person they used to be.
Yeah, here's that. I feel like that's the big problem I have with like people on the left right now is that and I'm talking about mostly white people, because
Hi.
a lot of people who are actually portray themselves as allies. What a big problem with them is they always want to hold a lot of people accountable for things they don't know. And I'm not excusing like blatant racism. I'm talking about not even microaggressions, more of just like shit you just don't know. And the left loves to gatekeep the movement. And that just says to me that you, as a whatever you claim yourself to be, a leftist, is that you actually don't want the liberation of the people or the revolt of the working class. You just want to feel good about yourself.
Putting themselves on a pedestal.
Speaking of that,
exactly.
Remember there was a lot of white people who were like, hey, how come this white person is playing this black character on this animated TV show? Get him out, fuck him. And then there's, I see a lot of, African Americans going like, we didn't ask for that. Like,
we didn't ask for that. Care. Exactly.
And it's
there's
like,
so much,
dude, fuck
there's
off.
so many fucking shit like that. Like they got rid of Aunt Jemima, and like black people are just like, we didn't ask for this. We want actual fucking change.
That's legit going backwards. I'm just saying that right now. Getting rid of Aunt Jemima, that's getting rid of.
That's not going to help anything. That doesn't change the climate of the world.
I've said this like a million times, I'm sure, but sometimes in the effort of being an ally and trying to be not racist, they kind of just go in reverse, and just end up more racist and just like setting us back
hella microaggressions in the process.
It's so fucked up. I do think that's a huge problem in the left. I think that can change. I don't think this is gonna be like this forever. I do think that
people just
we're on the right track for something,
more accepting and not towards like, oh, you're racist, but I gotta let you change. It's not like that. Obviously, people got to be more accepting into people willing to learn and
willing to learn. Exactly,
bashing the motherfuckers for not knowing.
Exactly.
But yeah, should we jump in the Q&A? It's getting heavy.
Let's do it.
I wanted to say something way earlier, but we've kind of moved way too far. It's not important anyways.
I mean, yeah, you can top in.
I mean, I wanted to speak a little more on how some creators, despite what they did, that they still have platforms. More specifically, I remember telling you guys about going to Ulta Beauty of my mom a few weeks ago. And James Charles' face is fucking plaster all over the place. And like, yeah, isn't he like, didn't he groom kids though? Like, should we encourage this? Are you guys like, is it a rollout? Are you going to work on it? Or do you just not care? So I guess that kind of makes me wonder, like,
could be just that the dude like takes a while to set up a rollout and takes a while to take it down. But
I'm also wondering, is there like, I wonder if like how popular and how like the numbers if that affects like whether or not someone truly gets canceled. So let's say someone did the same exact thing as him, but has, only 1 million or 2 million subscribers over him. Or not like more than him. I mean, like they have only that much while he has as much as he has. Like, will he get canceled harder? Because like, oh, he's a smaller creator. It's easier to bring him down.
I guess. Yeah, that's a good point.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess that's all I really have to question about that.
Yeah, no, it's obviously when you have a whole team working behind you is it's much more difficult to.
So if I want to be racist, I just need a PR team.
It's like the whole thing with like contracts and shit, like contracts, like they you kind of have to keep going.
Or like if they don't drop you, if they don't drop you, you gotta keep rolling.
But then how come when someone does controversial on YouTube, like Pepsi, like, all right, nope, no more ads, fuck you.
Because I think that's just more cut and dry. I think
no, because Pepsi is the money.
How's that not contractual?
Pepsi is the powerhouse because they're the one who YouTube is interested in Pepsi more than Pepsi is interested in YouTube. Yeah, then Pepsi
is interested in YouTube, exactly.
Because Pepsi has other means of advertising while YouTube only has one Pepsi.
And honestly, at the rate that this shit's going, the bigger YouTube gets, I think that might change. I feel like that might change.
But YouTube is already a fucking juggernaut. I don't know.
And I think it's only going to get bigger.
But still,
I think
you know,
it's only going to get bigger.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I think at some point,
I mean, it's not going anywhere. Like,
I think at some point, cable companies are going to be charging more for internet and cutting out cable altogether.
Man, it's fucking crazy right now.
Yeah, dude.
Well, the thing is, the cable networks are just
to cable
transitioning to
with all the streaming services.
Yeah,
and what happened the first time is pirating.
It's a Duma. It's a sad ass episode today. Fuck, no jokes today, guys. Sorry, no fun allowed.
Sorry,
no
guys.
Funny.
I decided
no
to be
funny.
interested in the topics. I was gonna say though, what happened the first time when the cable companies were fucking people over with that is pirating became huge.
Oh yeah.
And what's probably gonna happen is pirating's gonna become huge again, and pirating is easier now.
Yar har har.
You know,
nigga.
I had an uncle who was a bootlegger.
So I'm really interested to see what the next like 10, 20
especially
years
with crypto, like decentralized everything. I don't know. Crypto is our only hope. I feel like with decentralized and uncontrollable internet, but then like still needs to be controlled. Whatever. I don't. Yeah. It's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, the cryptocurrency
crazy. I got so excited I left.
Also,
I left
extremely interesting the next 10 years.
What the fuck was that, James?
Yeah, I got too excited. I started clicking everywhere and just
We probably came a little bit, dude.
All right, let's jump into the Q&A.
No bullshit though. I'm very excited for the future. I feel like
I have no hope.
I just want to see what's gonna happen next. You know.
It's gonna be really interesting. It could be. I don't know, like we could be maybe going through a transition where like, yeah, everything's bad, but like, you know, fucking history repeats itself, right? 20s was the Great Depression, but as time goes on, we might fucking boom again. Who knows?
I mean, this is our Great Depression right now.
I'm great depressed right now.
Hell yeah.
He made the joke.
Well,
I
never
guess
gave
the
my
true
answer.
Queen's Gambit is the friends we made along the way.
Yas, Queen.
Go ahead, Austin. You never said anything.
Well, I believe cancel culture is very real. I believe that it is based on making someone look as bad as possible. And I disagree with what Ari said. I think that it is not asking for a response to something or an apology for something. It just wants to make someone look bad.
I agree with that, actually, because most cancelers, I don't know what you would call them, dumbasses maybe, unless it's justified. That's like their main objective.
Now, some of the people that get swept in to the definition of cancel culture actually are there for an apology or actually are standing there to say, it's okay, we just want you to acknowledge that you said this, acknowledge it, say that it was wrong, and then move on.
Mm-hmm.
But cancel culture itself is what I just described. Let us not forget the anime girl that people tried to cancel for saying the word Taiwan. Never forget.
Oh yeah,
that was
really
just
dumb.
the government. That was just the government.
Yeah, that was the government, dude.
And a bunch of Chinese people, yeah.
I don't think Chinese people care.
But anyways.
Oh, no, I see what you did. Never mind.
No, some of them. Dude, someone drew an artwork for a different VTuber in that same group and wrote, Coco, your mother is dead in Chinese on like one in the background of the artwork.
What the fuck?
My God.
Nice.
That's fucked up. All right, let's do some Q&A shit.
Fuck, shit is heavy, man. Getting TikToks out of this one gonna be a problem.
It's gonna be a challenge.
Quick, somebody say something funny.
What would it take you to suck toads? $10.
Is that the question?
Yep, that's a question, and I'm replying. $10.
I wouldn't.
I think I'd do it for 100.
Oh.
I'll do it for a Starbucks Caramel Macchiato.
Oh.
Prepaid.
Oh.
Awesome.
Not yours, Jacob.
Oh.
They got to be washed.
Oh.
How
what
much
are you doing, Jacob?
You know, that's probably a good call, Jason, because for some reason my Adidas socks, despite being like a year old, they still like leave lint on my feet. I don't know why.
All right. Actually, this is a cool one. What is the scariest moment in your life?
Austin didn't answer the question.
Austin doesn't answer sexual questions.
Is that sexual? Was that supposed to be sexual?
What is it? Thanks for the intermission. Anyway, scariest moments in your life?
Probably when I almost drowned.
Do you want to go in detail about that?
Well, I panicked and I forgot that you're supposed to swim to the left and right out of riptides, not try and fight it. And yeah, the Atlantic Ocean almost got me, but yeah, it was all right. I did have a bit of a loss of appetite for the next couple of days because of the salt water that got in my lungs, but oh well.
Oh, Jesus.
Jeez,
I almost
man.
drowned once too, actually.
That's fine.
My
I always still go back out there. I wouldn't do anything else, you know.
Jeez. Mine is being caught up in a terrorist attack.
Oh.
When?
I was at
in
the Boston
Boston.
bombing. Yeah,
Boston
the
bombing?
Right, I remember that.
Sweet.
I remember that.
Yeah,
Dude,
it
that's
was,
something-
What do you mean sweet?
That's something to flex, man. You survived it.
I mean, yeah, but still, it was like the most terrifying shit I've ever been a part of, dude. Like, just like
This episode
the
is really heavy, man.
yeah.
Keep going. I'm
The
just gonna put a
general
dramatic music over it.
the absolute general chaos and
In the TikTok, you fool.
Oh.
I'm not gonna go too deep into detail.
How close
but
were you
like,
to the thing?
I can't say for sure because I don't know the exact route, and I'm certain that I was a couple blocks away. I think I was a couple blocks away.
Damn, this shit is
But I'm not gonna go too deep into what happened. But I remember the scariest parts about it was the whole like how scared everyone was, like hiding in the basement of an Apple store. That's where we were. We were hiding down there, and everyone was like huddled together. And there was a kid down there who couldn't find his mom. She was back out on the street. He couldn't find his mom. So my mom was comforting him, and he was crying, and my mom was just trying to calm him down. And when we were finally allowed to leave and like get into our car, I remember we passed by an ambulance, a parked ambulance, and there was this medic who was like crouched in front of a little girl. And when we went over to the side of the little girl, she had this giant piece of glass just in her leg, just this giant piece, and she was sobbing her eyes out. And it was just that image is just locked in my head. It's so fucked, dude. I can definitely say it was the scariest moment of my life.
Well, that's going to be pretty hard to top.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know what to say. I mean, I was almost ran over once as well. I almost drowned, but that's probably about it.
I once I was going pretty fast, and I spun out on the snowy road, and it was so crazy because it's like a slow motion because you can see everything going, but you just have no control.
Yeah.
The car is old and it doesn't have traction control, or maybe it had it just wasn't working. Probably because of the mods, but basically I did a 360 and then I was just flying sideways. And thank God there was nobody on the highway. But yeah, it wasn't a highway. And so I think it's because I merged a little too fast. And then I'm like, oh shit, maybe I shouldn't be merging that fast. And I swung it the other way. And that's when I started spinning.
Yeesh.
And I
Yeah,
honestly...
you're not supposed to fight against the thing, right? You're supposed to go with it.
Yeah. But
And you're not supposed to fight a riptide either, but sometimes we just forget this stuff.
Yeah,
you
we
know?
just forget in the heat of the moment. And I honestly thought if I fly in a duvet right now and I flip, it's pretty much a wrap. Because like it's late, it's snowy. If like my lights go out because of the flip, it's over. And like it's not that I said goodbye. It's more like I'm like, damn. And before I knew it, I was already back normal. Like it basically just like slowed down flying sideways and just continue. Thank God I just continued to roll calmly on the highway. And then I just drove back with no music and
I guess you could say things took a turn for the worse. Am I right?
Nice one, man. Next question is, how tall is Jason? And next question is,
No, buddy. No, buddy. We're not gonna let you get a.
Is irony my famous Wall Street bets using
Answer the
irony,
question,
man?
buddy. Answer the question, Jason.
What question?
How tall are you?
That's not a question.
That's a question.
Where?
How tall are you?
Where is that question?
It was on the TikTok, wasn't it?
No.
Was it on the? It wasn't on the Q and the.
No, I don't think so.
I think so.
No, it's not in pinned. No, I don't see it.
I see it, dude. It's right there.
Where? I don't see anything.
It's right there.
I don't see anything.
You just said it. I could literally go back. Hey, Austin, can you like replay where he asked the question?
Next question is, how tall is Jason?
You heard it as well as like all of us.
No clue what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I mean, look up
it.
in the Q&A, like type how tall is Jason. There will be no question like that. I promise you.
Oh.
Okay, well then, can I just ask how tall are you?
Ask what?
Okay. We really gonna be all like this today, huh? You are contractually obligated to be all like this today.
God.
It is a
God.
clause written in your contract that you really got to be all like this today, huh?
All right.
Yeah,
if
I'm
you don't
sure
want me
getting
to
annoying.
ask how tall you are, then I'll ask, hey, Jason, how short are you?
Where we'll find out at the live episode of the Cosmic Cast.
No.
Hopefully
because
this
that's
year,
like
maybe next year.
That's like 6 months.
So you guys keep
From now.
this information in your head for when we actually do this episode, and we're standing side by side. Okay,
I will be definitely wearing platforms.
Super gaming dude, Airy. I am 6'1". I am 6'1". Measure that to how Jason matches up to me, and you'll get the height.
I'm definitely not 5'10". Please.
I'm also 6'1", but everyone refuses to believe it. I wonder why.
I do wonder why. Any other questions?
Let's
Let me
see.
check TikTok, and you guys hop on another one.
I want to hop on your dick.
Nice.
Nice one,
Thanks.
Jacob. Is that because you're gay? That's pretty funny. Did you just come up with it?
Um,
I'm sorry.
Question for Airy.
Fortnite Funnies compilation asks, "What's your opinion on Dream's newest?" Did we answer that technically?
We already answered that.
Technically, that's been answered.
We-
People keep having fucking conversations and Q&A, and it makes it hard to find questions. Guys, we ask so little from you.
One TikTok question is are you a fart smart fella or are you a fart smeller?
One smart fella, he felt smart. One smart fella, he felt smart. One smart fella, he felt smart.
Dark
One
Ranger
smart fella, he
asks,
felt smart. One smart fella, he felt smart. One smart fella,
No,
he felt
Jacob,
smart.
don't do it.
Dark Ranger asks, thoughts on AIDS?
AIDS is pretty cringe. I'm not gonna lie.
AIDS is bad. Like, we need a,
Yeah,
it's an
AIDS is pretty
epidemic that
cringe.
needs to be figured out. It's killing people. It's bad. That's why Project Red is a thing, or Product Red.
Well, actually, if you look at it from a different perspective,
Oh, actually, if you jump off a fucking bridge, I'll be happier.
Oh my god. This is so
Funny
fucking
Man 83 on
toxic.
TikTok asks, if you all had to survive in an island, would you rely on teamwork or every man for himself?
Wait, what the fuck's the question?
If you had to survive in an island, would you rely on teamwork or every man for himself?
Obviously. Why would we turn on each other? That's
Who
such
are
a
we
weird
eating first?
question.
Who are we eating first?
Not a bit. I thought you said 9/11. I was really concerned. If you guys had to survive 9/11, what would you do?
Where am I located during this event?
Am I in the buildings or am I in the plane? Because
I'll
if
bring
I'm
a
in the plane,
parachute.
it's game over.
Either way, you're dead.
Yeah, you're dead.
Well, not if you're on
No,
like, the
there are
second
some
floor.
people who got out of the buildings.
What are you
fine.
gonna be like, Mark Wahlberg? If I was in that first class, there would have been a lot of blood, but the plane would have not hit the towers. God, that
You ever think about how 9/11 like radicalized a lot of people into joining the military?
and created so much Islamophobia in the early 2000s that
Yep.
people are still
That also
recovering from
happened.
it?
You ever
Yeah.
think about how it's kind of a conspiracy theory that was an inside job, and maybe that was America's plan to get more people into the military and
In
get
order
them
to-
to hate
And
hate a
destabilize
certain
Middle
race.
East. Destabilized Middle
Yo.
East as well.
Hooray
yo.
for
Hey,
getting
yo.
rid of Saddam
People
Conspiracy.
say
Hey,
it was
yo.
a conspiracy so George Bush could come in the office.
jet fuel can't burn steel beams.
Okay, that is a stupid ass argument.
What the fuck did that even mean? I never understood what that meant. I literally never understood what that meant.
It's basically says that like jet fuel cannot break the steel beams of a skyscraper. But
That never made sense to me.
motherfucker, that shit is going so fast, like third Newton's law. Fuck out of here.
Nigga,
That's
it's a fucking plane going into a building.
That's
The
some flat
fuck do
earther
you
shit,
think?
dude.
$400 million.
Oh my God, it's so
Boeing
funny.
767.
Why are we talking about 9/11?
That's a good question.
This episode
Next
is definitely
question.
blacklisted. Let's cut out the 9/11 part from YouTube and put it into the Spotify version. No,
No, we're keeping all that. It's too funny. I mean, it's not funny, but
we have journalistic integrity.
no,
we have a
don't.
duty.
We have
We have a
integrity.
service.
We have integrity. We have
No.
integrity.
Does Jason queef?
Yes. I made a
Drop
tweet
one for
the
us
other
right
day.
now, Jason. Listen, drop one for us right now.
Let me get up.
Fuck yeah.
All right, let's get it, baby.
That one. Oh fuck! Did you guys see that fucking anonymous like went after Elon Musk?
No.
Yeah,
What
just
happened?
a random thought.
Is it time to short the Tesla stock? Because I'm ready.
They basically called
Short
called him
the
out.
stock.
It was the equivalent of like a 2-minute YouTuber exposed video. It was the equivalent of a 2-minute YouTuber exposed video. Like literally, they're just like calling him out for like
Imagine like all these fraud and like destabilization of elections in Bolivia, and then there's just one clip of him
Dude,
saying
no,
the N-word,
that's literally what they were doing.
and then
They were
one
literally
clip of him
just
saying the N-word.
They were showing fucking internet articles about the shit that he was doing in Bosnia and shit like that.
Bolivia.
Oh, was it Bosnia? Oh, Bolivia. Sorry, Bolivia. Sorry. Why did I say Bosnia? Who cares?
I have two things. I
Yeah,
have
what's
two
up?
questions that go hand in hand.
Go for it.
So, Ash Resident Menace asks, Cosmic Domino OnlyFans when? Also, Dark Ranger then asks, how often do you send nudes to each other? Also, when will you release your OnlyFans and Patreon?
Okay, so Jacob apparently sends them a lot.
For the first question, yes, I have an OnlyFans. You just have to find it.
It's an Easter egg.
It's an
Yes.
Easter
We
egg.
left clues on 72 episodes, and if you can find it, good for you.
There's a frame of each episode where it quickly shows a
you can
letter,
see
and it's like a
Jacob's
link.
hole.
It's a link.
Nice.
Oh, you see it all, baby. You see my holes.
It's such
You
a
see my
funny thing in gay
shaft.
community when
You see
motherfuckers
my
just like want to
balls.
see whole.
You see my dick. You see my butt. You see my nips. You see it all, baby.